Michael White, how's it going? How is it going? I'm really looking forward to talking with you guys tonight. This is a topic that is near and dear to my heart. Do women really like nice guys? Um, you know what I mean? We're going to get into it. I don't have my partner tonight. Hopefully, she's back again next week. As I said, you guys send her well wishes on her Instagram, Facebook. You know where to find her. You know, you can go look on Linktree, get well wishes, guys. We need Anthea back for us to do this amazing podcast. But until then, I'm holding the ship down. So, again, we're going to ask the question: do women really like nice guys? Whew, it's a good one. I'm going to say no. And I'm going to say no for multiple reasons. And then we'll have a video to share and we'll talk about it. She'll entertain the nice guy. She will. Oh, you're sweet. Oh, you're very caring. You're a good man. But let's be honest. Do we ever see the girls date the nice guys? No, they don't. If you really want to find out who a girl is into, look at who she pursues. I'm not saying these guys are bad guys, but they pursue men that are more strong and sturdy. Because when she looks at the nice guy, she sees the nice guy as weak. And, you know, women are always looking for the BBD, the bigger, better deal. So if she's looking at this guy, yeah, he's sweet, he's caring, but she never has burning desire for the nice guy. Like, let's just keep it 100, guys. She never has burning desire for that guy. Like, he's nice and she'll get masculine energy from him, but there's never like a burning desire. Like, wow, he's so attractive. I love being around him. And that's where, where I tell people no free attention. Like, we don't do free attention here. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not into me, cool. We're going to move on. Now, what I want to do is break down a video. We're going to have some story time. It's going to be fantastic because I want you guys to hear this, listen to it, and we're going to talk about it as well. So again, let's do this. Let's get it done. And let's enjoy. So we're going to watch this video, Fair Use. It's on YouTube, Fair Use. The video is called Girl Friend Zones the Nice Guy and She Lives to Regret Her Decision. So let's give it a go.
Too muscular. Mama's boy.
What about me?
You're too nice. You'll always be my best friend, though.
Guys, see, I wish I could just stop the video right here. There's so many things wrong with this picture. They're hanging out in a room, living room or whatever, and she's on her phone checking out other dudes in front of this guy. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's mad disrespectful off jump. And that shows that she doesn't respect that guy, or like there's not a burning desire for that guy. Because, if you really like somebody, like if somebody really excites you, you're not on your phone. You're not on your phone like texting someone else, scrolling through Tinder checkups. Like, you are like focused on that person. And so right off the bat, right off a rip, and you see she's like, oh, like, I don't see you that way. Like, like, you're my friend, though. I would have been like, I'm out. Like, yo, look, I like you. You're a great person, but I don't really want to do this no more. Because you see, she's not able to reciprocate. And we're going to watch a little more of it. That was just the beginning part.
It's my favorite cereal. Wow. That's a tough option. Okay. So, can I do the work on?
Yeah, and we could try.
Let's set that for later.
See, here's another part. The guy's a nice guy and he's her friend, right? Like, they're friends, right? Or they're friends. Look it. She's showing this guy mad disrespect. They're out like together and she's flirting with another guy. Like, they're not together dating, but like, look at what he's tolerating. Like, it shows that women don't like nice guys. Like, You see, like she's entertaining someone else and he's sitting there looking foolish. Um, you know what I mean? Like, well, like he's out with his girlfriend or friend who's a female and she's entertaining another dude. Like, even though she turned him down, that's cool, but you could still see the level of disrespect because he told her, "Hey, what about me? Oh, I don't see you that way. That's cool. You're entitled to that." But you know what I mean? Like, don't drag the person out, go out to dinner, dates, flirt with other men, knowing this person's interested in you. That's just, honestly, that's petty. Like, that is real petty. But again, we're going to continue again. Fair use. Videos on YouTube, fair use.
So, you wanna get out of here?
Yeah, I'd like that. You don't mind going home alone, do you?
No, it's fine.
Thanks, you're the best.
See, we're also going to touch on this too quickly. She came with him as friends and she left with another dude. That shows that she doesn't respect him at all, even on a friend level. Because that's the thing. Like, even if that person's your friend, you would tell this person, hey, like, I came here with this person. Like, we're chilling, we're vibing. Like, he's my friend. I can't just leave him like that. But you see, guy comes along, slick talks her, leaves the guy there. I'm out. Right off the bat, man. This is already a bad situation already.
Have fun. Yeah.
You see right there, we're going to pause it right there. You see, even after all the disrespect, the girl's like, come over. I need you right now. Guy's all happy. He's like, okay, I'm going to be there for her. Maybe she'll change her mind and see me.
Hey,
Oh, hey, what are you doing here?
what do you mean? You told me to come over.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We ended up working things out.
Oh, hey, man.
Oh, see? Right then and there. Right, that is the nail in the coffin. You see exactly that. She already demasculated him at the bar, leaving with another guy. But then as soon as, she's like, oh, I need you. He's okay. Like, let me, go be there for her and be a good friend. And, this is, in his eyes, the opportunity to kind of, show her how much of a good man he is. And look at, again, he's embarrassed again. He comes over, he's going to try to be the good friend. Yo, she's already back together with next dude. Already.
Hey.
I'll call you later, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
A few months pass, and Maria's new boyfriend ends up leaving her for another girl. She's now left all alone and starts to miss her best friend.
See, this is the crazy part. Again, I'm going to say some things. You're not going to like them. You see, a lot of the times, and again, I can say this because I'm very comfortable, women have a lot of options, so they're not really too worried about men they lose and men they get. They have options. They know that. You see, this girl had a guy best friend that was there for her, showed up for her, did everything. He was doing like husband things. Like, he was being a good man. She's like, nah, brushing him off, right? And then you see where we're at now. The guy she hooked up with left her for another girl. And now she wants to go back to the best friend. You see what I'm saying? Like, the best friend was never her first option. And I always tell people all the time, if that person isn't your number one option, or like vice versa, they're not your number one option, don't go out with them. That's how people get hurt. Because let's say you like someone, They're like, oh, I don't like you that way. Cool. Whatever. It's respectable. But then she ends up going out with Chad, Tyrone, and Julio. And once they've all broken her heart, now you're her last option. You know what I mean? It's like, let's say, like, she's gone from having like steak, potatoes, gravy, the good stuff, fine dining, and then you're her last option, mac and cheese. Literally, you're the last resort after she's already had everyone else. And this isn't to knock on women. Some guys do this stuff too. Like, no one's being absolved here. Guys do this stuff too. But you see, we're gonna watch the rest of the video, and we're gonna get some understanding.
Finally realizes that maybe he was the right guy for her all along.
Hey.
Hey, it's so good to see you.
Yeah. Is everything okay? What's wrong?
Things haven't really been going my way.
What do you mean?
It's just that I keep attracting these jerks into my life.
See, it's not that she's attracting the jerks, it's she's entertaining the jerks, because you can't control like who comes into your life, because you meet people every day. We all do, but you can choose who you entertain. So she was entertaining the wrong men. FYI.
And I didn't realize I had a good man in front of me this whole time.
Exactly. You see, she had to go have Chad, Tyrone, Julio first, to then for her to realize that, hey, like, you know, I do want a safer bet. And this is where it gets interesting, guys.
Hey,
What do you mean?
things haven't really been going my way.
What do you mean?
It's just that I keep attracting these jerks into my life. And I didn't realize I had a good man in front of me this whole time. But I'm ready now.
I'm happy that you're ready now, but you see, I cared about you all these years, but you never seemed to look my way.
See, that's exactly what I was talking about in the beginning. Again, this isn't a knock on anybody, but you see, I always tell guys, don't do this. Don't do this. I used to do this. Don't do this. You see, they were friends for years. He always looked in her direction. She never even glanced in his direction. So think about it. What was he getting out of it? She was getting his time, attention. You see, when she needed something, she called him. He ran right away. I'm going to be there. I'm going to do this. But it was never reciprocated back. And he says it. You never looked my way. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I tell guys, don't do this. Like, don't be the nice guy. Go be on your purpose. Go do your thing. Put women last. Have your other stuff prioritized. Your spiritual, your purpose, your health. Women should be last on their totem pole when it comes to you, like building your life and your kingdom. Because you see, look at the situation this guy got himself into. And it could have been avoided if he would have been like walked away right from the beginning. So let's finish. Let's wrap it up.
I was there for you when nobody else was.
You see, and this is a big one. He was there for her when no one else was. Heartbroken, all those other things, all that other stuff. Who showed up? He did. Not the guy in the video. He did. This guy was the guy picking up the pieces. So pretty much what he was doing was building her up for another man to enjoy. Because she would run back to him. Oh, hey, Chad broke my heart. I need you. Okay. He fixes her up, helps her up, does this thing. She feels all good again. She's all energized. Or it could be a girl, or it could be a guy. Either or. I've seen girls in the same situation. So what you're doing is you're building this other person up, fixing them, blah, blah, blah. And then they're running off to go be with someone else. So the other person reaps the benefits of the work you did by building this person back up, you were the one that was showing up, not them.
But you were never there for me.
See, he was there for her all the time. She was never there for him.
Supported you when you needed it the most. But you always shut me out.
Exactly. She always shut him out. And you see at the beginning of the video, she said, I'm ready now. What she's saying is she wants to give him a relationship on her terms when she wanted to. But you see with, again, I don't know the guy's name in the video. We'll just call him Chad for today. But you see, Chad, she didn't make Chad wait. She didn't make Chad wait for her attention. If Chad wanted a relationship, Chad was getting a relationship. You see what I'm saying? Like, in this scenario, it was on her terms. But if it was the other guy and he was like, I want a relationship, she would have been like, okay, let's be together right away. You see what I'm saying? Like, she wants all this on her terms. And it's the same thing, as I said, for a girl that likes a guy. It's vice versa. If you're ready and they're not ready, you need to go your separate ways. Because it's not fair for them to come back and say, well, I've had everyone else. You're my last option. Now I'm ready. Because what you're saying is, I want you on my terms. So let's finish this up.
But you'll always be my best friend, though.
See? He friend zoned her. Because it was too late.
Hey, Darman Fit.
I don't want to show that extra stuff, but you see, it was too late at that point. At that point, it was too late for her. She already lost him. He was already like, I'm done with you. I can't deal with this anymore. And that's why I tell guys or girls, stop doing this to yourself. If someone doesn't want you, it's okay. In my Instagram post, I said the same thing. I said punish bad behavior, but what you're technically doing is you're displaying that there are consequences for your choices. You don't want to be with me? That's okay. But I'm not going to stay here. Just like the guy in the video, he stayed. That was the problem. In the beginning of the video, he should have been like, look, hey, I appreciate your decision, but I need to leave and find someone that's choosing me. That's why I always say, choose people to choose you. She wasn't choosing him, but she was still benefiting from the situation because think about it. She was getting his time, his attention whenever she needed somebody there to console her or help her out. And she was getting his masculine energy. And what was he getting? Nothing, because she wasn't even looking his way. He was like a mosquito to her. It was like, yeah. But you see, he should have walked away off rip. And I'll tell you guys a story. I've done this. And it's not to brag or anything, but it's like I never felt so good about myself doing this. So I was getting to know somebody, right? Romantically. And we decided, okay, we're going to go on a date. We're going to go to this place. All set up. Everything good to go. Like before we set up the date, we had a 3-hour chat, like video chat. It was off the wall. Good to go. Closer to the date comes, I get a message from her. Oh, hey, I don't think I'm ready to go on a date. When she already previously agreed to go on one, like a week ago, right? So I say to her, okay, that's fun. But you know where I stand, guys and girls can't be friends, because she offered me friendship. And I said, no, I'm out. And she said, why? You don't care about me? And I said, it's not that I don't care. I made my intentions very clear from the beginning. I'm romantically interested in you. You said you were romantically interested in me and you'd want to see where it goes. Then you changed your mind. So you're changing your mind while saying you still want to benefit from my time, attention, energy, and masculine energy. Knowing that I'm still desiring you, because I still would have desired her. She's attractive. She was good looking, all of it. And I still would have desired her. So she wants to benefit from it, but where do I benefit from it? So I walked away, and she was angry. She was like, you don't care about me. When you said that statement, it really hurt me. I'm like, look, like once you decided to withdraw, your sexual attention, because she was giving it back in the beginning, I decided to withdraw my time, attention, energy, and attention. You don't get that no more. That's not how this works. You don't get to change your mind when you feel like it and say, well, hey, I still want to get the benefits. No, the benefits leave with me. The benefits go to somebody that wants to be with me. Choose people that choose you. Was it difficult? Hells yeah. But was it rewarding in my soul? Like, yo, I stood up for myself. Like, yo, like I said what I wanted. You weren't on board. I'm out. You changed your mind. Cool. I respect you. But I can't stay in this space with you. And that's what I tell a lot of guys, man, and girls too, when I coach them. Why are you trying to prove yourself to somebody? Why are you trying to go out of your way to say, like, oh, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me? You're doing all this extra stuff. Because think about it, if it was with someone you really like, they wouldn't make them do all that extra stuff. When you like somebody, you want them close to you. You don't make them jump through hoops and hollers and all this extra stuff to get close to you. And that's how I look at it. So that's why me personally, as I said, I talk to women, I talk to, but I never ever put myself in a position like that. A long time ago, I did multiple times. But you have to realize at the same time, you're not put on this earth to save anybody. That's a privilege. And some people abuse it. They'll call you, hey, I need you. Okay, you show up. When you need them, they're nowhere to be found. And they think that that type of relationship is okay. Oh, I hear you. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, there's an excuse. No, because anytime you've needed me, I've never given you one. I've never said like, hey, like I see you call. Okay, I'll make some time to get back to you. And that's what I'm trying to say is sometimes for me, it's like, yo, like reality over emotions. I look at the situation as factual because I've played the other side, being the being the super nice guy. It got me nowhere. Nobody's telling you to be a dick. Be a gentleman. But that gentleman side of you has to be earned. When you just give it out to everybody, of course no one's going to appreciate. They'll be like, I can walk over this person whenever I feel like it. Because I'm telling you, the greatest gift that you can give yourself is knowing that you could walk away from anybody at any time. Knowing that you can. Like, yo, I don't need to be here no more. Because a lot of people don't understand that. They're getting all the benefits and you're getting nothing. So it's not even 50-50 at that point. It's like 80-20. And that's the sad part, man. Like they have no identity. That's what I'm saying. When you look at these nice guys, it's not genuine because when this, like, let's say the person tells them, hey, like you're being bad or you're not being a good friend, because their identity is so rooted in that person and being a nice guy and putting on this performance like a monkey with the little hat, like doo 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 doo. That's pretty much what they're getting, and that's what they're being, and they have no identity. Their identity is based on who people tell them they are, instead of forming their own identity and saying, "Yo, this is me. Take it or leave it." And that's the thing with the nice guys. It's never genuine. It's nice to get something. It's never nice just to be nice. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you look at the guys that girls pursue, those guys don't have to try very hard to get close to them. Those guys are just being themselves. They're just there. They're just like, eh. And the girl's like, hey, I want to hang out with you. You haven't called in a while. Oh man, I missed a text from you. Like they are proactive. But you see the nice guy, he has to try and try and try and jump through hoops and do all this extra stuff when Chad doesn't have to do half of that, and the girl wants to draw close like a moth to a flame. So that's what I'm trying to tell. I tell guys and girls, it's a bad deal. Someone offers you friendship after you've told them you like them, move on. Because you're not losing. Because again, getting over someone is never easy. I've been there before. It's tough. But it gets easier when you realize that they're not choosing you and they're not even looking in your direction. when you could be spending your time being around somebody that's actually looking in your direction. Let me say that again. Let me say that one more time. It's better for you to spend time with somebody that's looking in your direction than someone that isn't. Because when you spend time with someone that's not looking in your direction, you're blocking your blessing. Because you're sitting here clamoring, saying, I want a relationship. Man, God, please give me a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. The whole time you're pursuing that individual, there could be a guy or girl that's in your life that could be your blessing. But because you're in your ego, you're in your mind, you're in your emotions, you're blocking your blessing. And that's exactly what she did. She blocked her blessing. See, she's on Tinder looking for guys like, that guy's too short, and that guy's too whatever. And she's looking for guys, you know? And the whole time beside her, she had a perfectly good guy. But she was so busy looking at everything else around her, she couldn't see what was beside her until it was too late. Because you see, it wasn't until someone broke her heart that she was like, oh, damn, like that guy I used to call all the time showed up for me all the time without me having to ask. You know what I mean? And then it's like, then she's like, oh, now I want to get back with you. No, it's too late. It's the same thing with females. I'll tell them, no, you tell the guy it's too late. You played your hand. You did what you did. It's time for me to move on to greener pastures. See, as you get older, the nice guys are the safer bets. They're not boring. I'm not saying just date anybody, but I'm saying if he's fun, outgoing, same thing with a girl. She's fun, outgoing, whatever. They make you laugh. You have a good time. I don't see why you shouldn't date that person. They're like, well, I've heard some people say, well, hey, I'm settling or you're making me feel like I have to. No, look at your track record. You have dated nothing but bad guys. And you're sitting here complaining, guy or girl, that, hey, like nobody wants to go out with me. Nobody wants to be with me. You know what? Just for you guys, I am going to share one more video and we're going to talk about it and then we're going to wrap it up for the day. But I want you to see this. I want you to. We're going to laugh about it. We're going to have a great time together. I want to find it and we're going to have a good time. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Oh, man. I wish I would have thought of this video before. It's coming up. But honestly, I hope you guys are having a fantastic night. You guys are here with me. I greatly appreciate it. I really love it that you guys take the time to watch the podcast. Okay, we're going to go find that video right now for you, and then we're going to talk about it. This video pretty much displays exactly what I've been saying. Okay, hang on a sec. Okay, we're coming up on it. Oh, I think I might have lost the video, but it was a perfect video. You guys would have really, really loved it. I tried to find it. But and I can't. It's disappeared on me. Okay, hang on a second here. Try to look for it one more time just for you guys. If I can't find it, I'll explain the video. But I think you guys will get a good kick out of it. Okay, we're coming up. Okay, it's not that one. Okay, I couldn't find the video. Okay, so pretty much what the video is it's this girl standing there and saying, no guys want me. No guys want me. And then it like flips to another scene where it's like a nice guy says, well, I want you. I want you. Flips back to the other scene. The girl blinks a few times. No guy wants me. That's pretty much exactly what it is. And, it hurts my heart, as I said, that people are passing up on amazing opportunities because, again, if you're connecting with this person understands you. This person showed up for you when they didn't have to. That's what I'm saying. Imagine this person has a life. They have other things going on, and they decided to show up for you. They decided to say, you know what? Like, I'll take your call. I'll be there for you. And all you can really say is thank you, and then move on, and then go entertain a Chad or Tyrone or, or Sarah or Sally. Like, come on now. You know what I mean? So do I think women like nice guys? No, because they're never dating them. They don't have a burning desire for them because the nice guys display certain characteristics in a girl's eyes that they don't excite her. Like, let's just flat out say it. There's no burning desire there. She's like, yeah, he's nice. But they don't want a guy that's always going to say yes, 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 yes. They don't want a guy that has no backbone, that has no problem telling her no. Like, no. She might not like it, but she'll respect him. Because that's the thing I've always said. For a girl to love you, she has to respect you. If she doesn't respect you, then she's always going to argue with you. She's going to be combative. She's going to be less agreeable. So, like, that's why I say the things I say and believe the stuff I believe, because I don't like to see men or women be in situations like that when they're totally unavoidable and you don't need to be there getting hurt, getting your heart kicked around, and then you taking that pain out on someone else. It doesn't work. So that's why I'm saying it's a bad deal, right? Like, if I have problems, I try to go to my guy friends, right? I don't try to go to like girls with my problems or anything, because that's another thing with the nice guys. They're constantly seeking validation from women. They don't know how to detach themselves from that. They want women to validate them, validate their existence. Oh, she said I was a good guy. Oh, I'm good. I'm really good. Like a puppy. Like, and you pat your puppy when he walks in, like, oh, good. That's pretty much how she treats the nice guy. Pats the puppy on the head, walks by, goes on with her day. But there's not like walks through the door, picks, like, no. Because and it's not women's fault. I don't want you guys to go on here and start bashing them. No, it's just there's certain tendencies in those men that when it comes to getting the BBD, the bigger, better deal, they don't see it there. Because women want to know that they have the best option. The best option. And if a guy's weak with her, how is he going to be in the workforce? How is he going to be with his friends? How is he going to be if they build a life together? And that's the thing. When those things come, he's going to crumble. She's looking for a rock, not Play-Doh. So if he's the super nice guy and she's like, hey, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? He has no backbone. Oh, today my boss is walking all over me. She's going to be like, yo, like, why am I even dating this guy? Because she wants to know that a guy can handle his business. That's the thing, that they look for strong masculine traits in men. Like, yes, like I will say the bad boys, but there's certain characteristics that those bad boys have that she's attracted to, because those bad boys don't take crap from anybody. They know who they are. They have a sense of identity, and they're able to handle things. They're able to handle life stuff. So why is she going to choose Play-Doh over filet mignon? It's like saying, well, I want mac and cheese over filet mignon. No, like, she's going to choose filet mignon. Sorry. But there are ways to avoid that, and that's just by leveling yourself up, becoming better, for both guys and girls. Like, I came out with a PDF. If you want it, I'll give it to you. Email me, message me, Love Relationship Podcast. I'll send you it for free, of the healthy man versus the toxic man, versus the broken man, healthy woman versus the broken woman versus the healthy woman. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, you have to be able to identify who you're dealing with. Are they healthy? Are they broken? Are they toxic? Now, I'm not going to say the girl in the video is toxic, but I am going to say that clearly she was never taught what a good man is. So she looked past it because she was never taught what a good man is. Because you'll notice that if a woman has a strong father figure in her life, or she has like mentors, like an uncle or something, they teach her at a young age what good men are and what good men aren't. So she's able to see the signs very quickly, like, oh, this is a good man. compared to if they didn't have that. Oh, let me entertain a Chad or Tyrone. You know what I mean? Chad or Tyrone are looking pretty good. What you need to understand is those guys look good short term. Those girls look good short term, but it's all about long term. Because when we date with purpose, or we should be dating with purpose. And they're a short term bet, so like they're a little bit of fun. So that they're a little bit of fun around the carousel. Then eventually you want to get off. You're like, ride's over. Instead of a long term investment, that's what you're looking at. It dating should be a long term investment when you date somebody. So again, I'm really happy I got to sit down with you guys tonight. Anthea wishes she could be here tonight, but she can't. She's going to be here next week. We have our topics lined up for next week as well. We're actually going to talk about something that's pretty, I wouldn't say taboo, but we're going to talk about punishing bad behavior. People want to hear about it. And we also want to talk about what self-love looks like for yourself, but what you need to do before you get into a relationship. So the steps you need to take. So with that being said, I appreciate you being here on me with this live stream. It's really late, I know, for you guys, but I appreciate you being here on this live stream with me, having a good time, laughing, and hopefully you could take something away from this podcast. Because again, we're not here to ridicule, we're here to educate, guys. Like, we're here to give you a fresher perspective, and girls, we're here to give you a fresher perspective to make better dating choices, to make better choices on who you want as a friend in your life. And then if we can give a little bit of that to you, perfect, because we didn't have that growing up. I know me and Anthea, we had to learn everything on our own. So this is just a product of the education that we've invested into. So again, good night. Take care. Thank you very much.